What's going on, guys? It's David back at it here with another video today. And in this video, I want to talk about a topic that, is another topic that's been on my mind lately. Um, just in, just in regards, sorry, I thought that was something for a second. Just in regards to the honesty, actually, radical honesty, to be quite frank. And that's something that sometimes very hard to do when you're talking about the very topic of yourself, right? It's very hard to be honest with ourselves more often than not because we want to tell ourselves these stories that we're, this type of person, we're working hard, we're doing this and that, we're perfect, we're good, we can't do anything wrong, all that stuff, right? Like nothing's wrong with us, we're fine. We tell ourselves all those stories all the time. And the truth is, yeah, there is nothing inherently wrong with who we are because we're people at the end of the day. But when it comes to radical honesty, it's more about assessing and being realistic of actually who you actually are based on your actions, based on what you do, and all that stuff, right? So I could say I'm a hardworking guy, a business owner. I'm like grinding away all this, I'm hustling, all that. But am I really? Like when you look at my day-to-day activities, when I looked at them or started reflecting back on them in the most objective light possible, I realized that I was not working that hard really. I was hardly working at all. Like most of the time I've spent like trying to learn stuff, watching YouTube videos, taking trainings, courses, masterminds, seminars. Like that's great and all. Like I know a lot now. I know plenty of stuff that I know what to execute on to do what I need to do to get where I want to go in my business. But does that make me a true entrepreneur, a person who actually is a man of his word? To be radically frank and honest, no, I haven't been. I'm still not there yet. I still have a lot of holes to patch, but I still have a lot of stuff to work on. Doesn't mean I'm a bad person, but it just means I'm not exactly who I say I am based on the stories I tell myself on a continuous basis, right? And if you can't achieve your goals, you can't get the life you want if you're not completely honest of who you are and where you are right now and what you have been doing, whether it's working or not, right? This is not just for business, this is just for anything in life. Because again, business is life and life is business. And that's my philosophy, and that holds true in just about anything you do in this life. It's a lot of what we do is principle based, rooted in things that have been around since we've existed. Nothing's really new under the sun. All these concepts have been out there. So I'm just here to reflect on that and to share with you my personal experiences in regard to those things. And it's not always easy to do that. That's why I make these videos. Another reason why. Yeah, partly because I want to practice my own speaking skills on camera, get comfortable being uncomfortable. But at the same time, I know I have experiences that others are probably going through that I can provide value to in that way by sharing my own mistakes and my own experiences. And to hold myself accountable to those things I've done too. And here I am right now talking about me not being honest with myself in the past. Even still now, I'm still working on that. A little more honest about who I am and what my actual intentions are. Like, for example, a couple years ago, or even a year ago, I was thinking I was going to be this guy riding it out, making 8 figures a year, doing hardly anything, just pressing a few buttons on a laptop, right? It's not that hard. Just run ads on the internet, do this and that, do a few things here and there. And as much as I know, like I'm to be honest, I'm kind of lazy in a lot of ways. I know what I need to do. I just don't do them. I'm trying to be perfect. I'm trying to wait for the perfect moment. I'm scared. I mean, that's not what I should be doing. I know that. I honestly know that, right? And I get scared of taking risks a lot. And that's like against what a definition of what most entrepreneurship is, right? So am I an entrepreneur? To be honest, I don't know yet. I'm still, I got to take more action and see if I am or not. I believe I do have it in me, but will I bring it? Have I brought it out of me yet completely at my full potential? Hell no, not at all. Maybe this is something I want to do. Maybe I want to do this part-time. Maybe I just do this for fun, right? While working a job to, pay the bills and make sure I'm not stressed. Because I get stressed when I lose money. I'm going to be honest about that. I'm not exactly the biggest risk taker in the world, so I guess maybe calculated risk would be better for me. But everyone's different, of course. You just got to be honest with who you are and what you want in your life. And, another thing that I haven't been honest with myself about is being social. Like, I try to think like I'm a social person, but I'm not. I don't go out at all. I'm scared to go out. I'm gonna be honest about that. I don't talk to many people really. I probably should have. Looking back at it in college and high school, especially college, you know, I don't really talk to many of my college friends that I had back in the day. Even when I was in college, I didn't really like go out that much either. I was always saying I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm studying for my finals, I'm doing this and that. But I was just, to be honest, covering up with excuses for my own insecurity and my lack of action and just being anxious. Because, you know, I've never, a lot of things I never did that I wish I tried at least in my college days, or even now, even just went out and met new people. That's a huge regret of mine. I know they say don't have regrets, but come on, I fucked up, man. I fucked up. You know, I'm just being honest with myself, and you watching this video, that I'm not perfect, man, and I don't expect you to be perfect either. Watching this video, no one is. But we need to learn from our mistakes and be radically honest with ourselves as much as we can. And sometimes you can't see that until you get a third party perspective on that. But just looking at it from the most objective point of view as you can, stepping aside from all the emotions and just looking at the actions I take on a daily basis, I haven't been who I said I've been. People think I'm working hard. People think I'm this and that. Great. They all think I'm, but you know what? You know what sucks about all that? I'm lying to the most important person in my life, and that's a guy looking at me in the mirror. I don't want to do that anymore. I can't. How can I say I'm this and that when I'm doing the exact opposite? How can I say I care about my health when I eat like shit, when I have no control over my own diet? That's another thing I've been inconsistent about too. How can I say I'm a true hustler and entrepreneur? I wouldn't even say the word hustler, but how can I say I'm a business owner if I hardly do any work on my business? How can I say I'm a writer if I don't write every single fucking day? How can I say I'm this and that if I don't do that, right? How can I say I'm a social person, or I'm, whatever, charming, or whatever it is, if I don't actually go out and interact with more people? How can I say that? I wouldn't say I'm a fraud, but in a way I am. You're basically lying to yourself about who you are. And, I know sounds like a rant now, but this is a rant that I would, love to have told myself when I was younger. Like, really, I really would have shaken my younger self and said, hey, wake the fuck up. Like, if you keep going down this fucking path, you're not going to fucking make it, kid. Like, you have every potential, every fiber in your body, you're so smart, talented, and gifted. And I truly mean that, kid. But if you don't actually wake the fuck up and you actually take action on your dreams, if you don't actually fulfill that potential, you'll never live the life you truly want. And you'll regret that the day you die. Do you really want that, kid? I don't want that. I'm still not fully awakened yet. It's like I said, life is a continuous journey. You'll never be fully there or ready for anything. But you got to continue to strive to improve yourself and be honest about where you are as you go along. And that's something that's very hard for all of us to do. So I can totally relate to that. Like, it's not just me. It's you, probably, a lot of us. Or anyone watching this video, for that matter. Right? So with that said, with that said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Just let me know one thing maybe that you've been struggling with that maybe you're not completely honest with yourself about in your life. Maybe it could be relationships related, goal related, anything really that you want to share with me. I'd be happy to hear that, and I'll make sure to take a look at that down below. So yeah, with that said, I will catch you in the next video. Peace.